He's gonna want to stay.
If you wish to continue playing, press O. However, if you wish to stop playing,
Although it is a lot on his shoulders because he's not just deciding for himself right now. He's deciding for everybody. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Daily Daisies TV. Here I react on a daily basis to shows and movies that might not be new to you but are new to me. And today I'm going to be watching the Squid Games or Squid Game. I watched the first episode last time and today I'll be watching the second episode. I had mentioned before this is a show that somehow I just never got around to watching, even though there was a ton of hype around it and it was recommended to me a ton of times. And after watching the first episode, I can see why everyone was talking about it. The first episode definitely kept me on edge, especially as we got further into the second half of the episode when the different characters arrived at that mysterious place where the games actually began to take place. I wasn't expecting that there would be as many deaths as there were in that episode. There was a lot of participants, and I knew that not everybody's going to win, obviously, but I just didn't realize they were going to be fighting for life and death, and that there was just going to be like massive amounts of people that were just literally not going to make it. I'm very curious. I mentioned this last time, but I'm curious about like what happens when a player doesn't make it. Like, do their families just never know what happened to them? And then I'm curious to see what's going to happen in this episode with the players that did make it, now that everybody kind of knows what they're in for, what they got themselves into, if there are going to be any regrets or they're just kind of going to keep pushing forward. I mean, I guess I don't really have a choice, right? And yeah, I thought it was interesting that one of the players that they kept showing who made it was player number 1, the older man. He seemed pretty like happy to just continue pushing along when everyone else was absolutely terrified. And then of course our main character, who I can't remember what his name was, but player number 456, I want to see what his reaction is going to be to having experienced that first game. And yeah, like what's going to happen in the next few games. There are already some pre-existing friendships or acquaintances or people that don't really like each other or didn't like each other before going into the game, and so I'm curious to see if there's going to be any like alliances formed, if they're going to try to help each other, or if everyone's just going to be out for themselves. So we'll see. If you're interested in watching along with me, I'd love it if you subscribed, and if you liked this video, if you go ahead and like it. And yeah, let's jump into the second episode of Squid Game. Oh my gosh. That guy knowingly is sealing that casket knowing that somebody was alive still. I mean, I guess they don't have like a hospital unit where they're going to take care of the people that were badly injured.
You helped me, thank you. And you did too.
Yeah, he didn't let him go when he was hanging on to him.
I will now announce the results of the first game. Out of 456 players, 255
Within half.
and 201 players successfully completed the first game.
Wow, in just one game, they lost half of the players. More than half.
So sorry. I swear I'll pay what I owe. I'll pay it. Please.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that they have a choice at this point.
I'll find a way to pay it all. Let me go home. Me too. I can't keep going, sir. Please, I can't go on.
Oh my gosh, they all went out.
Let me remind you that we're here to give you a chance.
Oh, right. Glass half full.
We may be in debt, sir, but that doesn't justify killing us all.
This is just a game.
Yeah, it's the game. Nothing to lose.
Consent form clause 1. A player is not allowed to stop playing.
Come on! You think you'll get away with this, huh? The police will come. They'll bust in here any
I mean, that's what I'm curious. Like, how have they not been discovered?
Consent form clause 2. A player who refuses to play will be eliminated.
You know, they really
Inside
kind of
Form Clause 3,
twisted the definition of the word
if all of
eliminated.
the players agree to stop playing, the games can be terminated. Is that correct?
Oh my gosh, watch. Player number 1 is going to want to continue.
All right, as you wish. We will take a vote to decide on the termination of the game. Before we vote,
There's
let
going to
me
be
announce
one
the prize
person.
money for the game as previously promised.
Oh yeah, they didn't actually say what the specific prize was. Are they going to fill that entire thing up? And I think that these are people that are driven by, like, just earning money, gambling, and
A total of
not
100,000
necessarily
prize
long-term
payment randomly for your
consequences,
first
so
100 million won is at stake per player. Therefore,
seeing
25
this
to
is, I'm sure, is gonna
25
motivate
million won
them.
of prize
At
money
least one of them. That's all they need, one person
If
to
you wish
wanna
to give up on playing the
stay
25.5
in.
million won. If you wish to continue playing, press the green button with an O. If you wish to stop playing, then please press the red button with the X instead. After you finish voting, move to the other side of the white line and wait.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Voting
get
will be done in
100%
reverse order
of
of the
people
numbers on
saying
your chests.
they wanna leave.
Player 4.
I mean, he has a lot on the line between not just money he owes people, but everything with his daughter. But it looks like he made the
Player
wise
453.
choice. Oh, well, there goes that. Do they even need to continue voting? Is it all the players have to not want to continue playing, or I didn't catch that?
If we stop right now, that only helps the ones who are dead. They get 100 million won and not us. We made it through the round. That money's ours.
Please! Think about what just happened out there!
Exactly.
Let's go!
There's no guarantee that they're
Where
gonna
am I
make
supposed to
it
go, huh?
to the end and get any of this
Out there, I
money.
don't stand a chance.
I'm surprised by the ones that wanna stay. But it's also sad. Like, that's at the point where they find themselves, that they feel like this is better.
It seems we're down to the last vote. Player 1.
I knew that this was gonna be the deciding player. He's gonna wanna stay.
If you wish to continue playing, press O. However, if you wish to stop playing,
Although it
then
is
press
a
X.
lot on his shoulders because he's not just deciding for himself right now. He's deciding for everybody. That is not what I expected.
We'll keep playing the game.
Yes, let us continue.
It truly is a pity that we must say goodbye
It's
to
a
you
pity.
like this.
Opportunity.
If the majority of you wish to participate again, then we will resume the game. So, goodbye for now.
So I guess just
Excuse me,
literally drop
where
them
are we?
off. Like maybe near where each one of them lives or where they're from.
Yoido.
Where exactly is
Or maybe
Yoido?
not because this guy doesn't seem to know where he is. Oh my gosh. All the people asking for money that he owes them. As soon as his phone's back on, his phone's bombarded with that.
Here, take this for the bus ride home.
I can't know. I don't have money to pay you back.
I don't want you to do that. Take it, okay?
Some of these people are generous and and like empathetic and all these things, but yet like he's giving him money for his bus ride, which he needs, but
Thank you.
also
Thank you so
he
much.
owes a ton of money to other people that
Listen,
he's
I'm
not
not gay,
paying.
so stop calling
You
me.
said you wanted to stop playing, and the killers, they told you, sure, you can go, just like that?
Yeah. And what made you want to go
It's
there?
just like completely unbelievable. So even for them when they were there, I feel like
They promised we would get money, so
Money?
none of them would have believed what was happening.
Yeah. You went to play kids games because someone told you you'd get all that cash. So then they had you play some red light. Green
They're
light,
like, this
and you shot
guy
everyone who got
needs
caught. But when you
more
said you
help than
wanted
what
to
we
go,
can
they said,
offer.
"Okay."
They're not going to make themselves that traceable.
The number that you have dialed does not exist or is no longer in service.
well, I'm out. Have a good one.
Does he recognize that card, like the logo or whatever?
Hey, come on, you're still Sangmunong's own pride and joy. You're still the genius who got accepted to SNU business school, so don't worry.
That's crazy. Like they both
I'll tell your mom all about it and make a fresh start.
are in the exact same like place with all their debts and everything, but
6 billion?
well, maybe not the exact same place. It seems like
I used all of my mom's properties as collateral, including our house.
what is up with them taking advantage of their mothers?
She's diabetic. She left it untreated and it got worse. She had to be in a lot of pain recently. You didn't know?
Oh my gosh.
In the worst case, she might need to have her feet amputated.
Mom! Mom, where are you going?
Oh my
You
gosh,
said
is
you
she
need to
just
stay here.
walking out of the hospital?
Not okay.
Oh
Hey, Mom,
no.
you can't walk around like that. Insurance will help pay for them.
Insurance? Help us. You canceled all that.
Oh.
Remember? You ended it and used up all the cash we
Oh
had.
no.
Well, I'm too tired to go on. Stop arguing with me. Let's end this.
He creates these messes and then he's like surprised that there's consequences.
I'll get what you need.
Serious
I'll
consequences.
get all the money you need.
Well, I don't bother tenants every day. Still, I mean, his rent was due a week ago.
That
I've stopped by
said,
every day since then.
since a
He
lot
was
of
never here, though.
all
He
the
never
players
picked up
went
his
home, they
phone.
terminated the games, wasn't the deal that they
There.
would
His
give
rent.
money to the family members
Otherwise,
of the
you'll have to
players
cut and
that
move
were
on.
eliminated? What's this? The same
Was he drunk?
card.
Some crazy hobo guy. Everything's crazy around here today.
What? No ice cream for you, little man?
Is this her son?
Stay here, okay? Where's Mom? You said she would come soon.
Okay, so it's not his mom,
You told me
maybe
that
sister.
we'd be together. That I just had to wait a month.
Joel,
I wonder if this is like an orphanage or something.
listen. And Mom and Dad will be here soon.
I wonder what
I swear,
happened.
okay?
That
I'll
guy?
make sure that they do.
What you need his name for, Detective Wong?
I thought.
Oh, so he's a
He looked familiar
detective.
to me. I think I know the guy like through a family friend or something.
Really? Let me think about it. Something like Sang or Sung or
Sung
Song.
Ki-yoon. Samungdong's where he lives, right?
You're right. Sung Ki-yoon. Is he your friend?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
And how about getting me his address too?
Hey, Ali.
Why won't you answer my calls?
You called, huh? And now you're here. What's up? Is something wrong?
Sir, stop. Pay what you owe me now.
Wait, so he's owed money.
Don't you remember? Hey, I got pain everywhere, Ali. I'm so damn broke. I need a doctor.
You said you would pay us.
Oh my
Where did it
gosh,
all go?
some nerve.
6. Sir, please give me my money.
That little shit don't touch me. Don't sweat at me.
I saw you had money.
Yep,
My
he had
money!
money in there.
Give it here. Hey, money!
Oh my gosh!
Shut down! Hey, you can't just leave.
How much is it?
We're going to start by finding out your parents' location again.
Oh, so she doesn't
And
know
security around the border is now much tighter.
where her
So
parents
the
are.
price for helping them cross the river shot
Oh,
up.
So how much
wait.
then?
Somebody said she was from North Korea.
So you'll want at least 40 million.
Oh, okay. So that's
You're
where her
only paying
parents
to get
are.
them to China, though. If you want to get them to the south, then that burns up. That's fucking hot.
Oh my gosh, all these players are
I trusted you and brought my money here like you told me.
getting revenge from
That
people
money's something
that
I risked my own life to get.
have taken advantage of them.
Yeah, I've been eating well, so don't worry.
I doubt that greasy American food is doing all that much for you. Tell me what you're eating.
It's okay, Mom. There are lots of Korean restaurants.
Oh, really?
Yes, because
That's
he's
great.
nearby.
Hey, Mom.
Yes? What? Excuse me? Hi, excuse me.
I'll take 3 squid, prepped and
I
clean.
wonder if he was
Wait just a
thinking of
minute.
telling
Someone,
her
there's
the
a customer here.
truth.
Don't bring me back anything from your trip. I don't need anything over here, okay?
Not like he really
My goodness.
can
I'm just
be.
worried that you might get me, something that's really way
Yeah,
too
right.
expensive.
I mean, he
All right, honey,
probably
you
would
go.
and get himself into a deeper hole.
You wanted to squid.
I wonder where he's staying at. He doesn't. I mean, it's a messy place, but it doesn't seem to be terrible conditions.
He went to SNU for business.
Come on. Business at SNU?
She's so proud of him, of her son, and
He married yet?
brags to everybody about him.
Hi there. Excuse me. Are you Mr. Cho Sung-woo's mother?
Oh my gosh, who are these people?
He's charged with forgery, embezzlement, crimes that are all some form of financial fraud.
She's like, that's the wrong person. That's not my son.
No, you
Yeah,
can't be right.
there's no way.
If he keeps avoiding us like this, when they put him on trial, it's gonna look bad.
I wonder if, even though she probably finds that impossible to believe, I think it's probably going to sow some doubt. Oh, what's going on here? Bathtubs and alcohol, not a good mix. I feel like that makes me nervous. Why? Why is he doing this? Yeah, please don't fall asleep in there. Is there like a peephole or something? What? I wonder if they're giving those to all the people that voted to stay in with like new numbers. Midnight, June 23rd, same as previous. New instructions.
I don't have any money. Just let me 3 million won, please. I'll pay it all back.
Just always
Friends shouldn't talk to
asking
each other like
people
this.
for money, for
How strapped for cash
loans.
we both are. Look, I'll come and make deliveries for you, okay? I'm not paying for delivery man.
And why
right
not
now.
ask for a
It's in the car.
job?
Just the rent. But
Hey, honey. You should get back in here, okay?
a little soon.
Get in here right now, okay? And put that out.
Jeez.
Gi-hoon.
Yeah.
Coming out to someone's nice pub and smoking outside's rude.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to like him very much.
Wait. Aren't you?
Who's that? Oh!
It's a small world.
It's you. You are player
And
456,
player
right?
one.
There isn't anywhere for this old man to go.
Oh.
I'm just staying there for a while.
I wonder if he's gonna go back. I mean, I wonder if the people that
What are the odds
voted
you're
to
here
get
at the
out
same time
will
as
have
me?
any opportunity to go back
What are the odds, right?
if we wanted to.
I think that we were destined to meet here.
Would you like a
I
lift?
just feel like once they're removed from that situation and back to dealing with their problems and dealing with even more
Your head
problems,
okay? Are you allowed to
even the
drink?
ones that
It's
voted to
alright.
terminate the games might want to go back.
I decided to go
So
in
he
again.
did.
Go where?
Wow, yep. After they're removed from that situation and dealing with all the chaos in their lives or the
Since
problems.
my time's almost out as it is, I don't want to sit around waiting to die.
I feel
That
like
sounds
if
pathetic.
he didn't have
And who knows?
the burden of
I
voting
still could
in a way
win
that
the
was
whole
going to
thing
affect the entire group,
when
I
we
think he
played
might have
red
voted
light, green
differently.
light.
He's probably feeling like, I know exactly what you mean, especially now with everything going on with his mother.
So this is the invitation from that whole red light, green light game, huh?
Yeah.
So he
This one
got the
came
card,
yesterday.
the new card.
We'll beat up those masked shitheads, and then we break in and take all the cash.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know how much of that is
Doesn't
true?
seem like it would be that easy.
Hey, boss, hold on. All the guys, you went into hiding because you messed with the big boss. At this point, all of each one knows.
I wonder what messed means.
I doubt I'd be able to convince anyone.
Hey, look here, you jerk. We're gonna do this so I can get the money I owe him.
It's like a pyramid. Like everybody owes somebody, and they owe
From the
somebody, and they owe
Philippines, how'd you
somebody.
lose so much? The guys from the casino came here looking for you. They'll take your liver, your kidneys, and
Oh,
your eyes
he
for
is
the money you owe.
surrounded.
And now you're gonna die, you fucking asshole.
Oh my gosh, he set him up. Just kissing up to him the whole time. I mean, what good is that going to do when he's already surrounded by these other cars of who knows how many other people? Yeah.
Hey! Welcome to Korea! Welcome! I killed Doc Sue, okay? Come
Is he
on!
going to take the rest
Come
of
at
them
me,
on
you
too?
bastards!
Oh my gosh. He's not going to jump over. Wait.
I'm sorry. It's for my mom. She was in the hospital.
Since he always just gambles
And how bad
away
is
his
it?
money, it's like the first thing people think
She
is
has
that's why he
diabetes.
wants money. Like, not that there's actually something going on.
Hey. And what am I supposed to tell him it's for if he asks, huh?
Her daughter's grandma.
Go.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing calling him her dad?
Oh,
I'm her real father,
yeah.
okay?
Oh, yeah? Tell me more.
Well,
I was alone and had to crawl just to get myself over to the hospital, and if I'd been any later, she'd be dead!
You know, I watched that guy die! With my own eyes! But no hospital, though! He couldn't go!
feel like I understand both sides, like hers from a logical point of view, totally, and then his from an emotional point of view. Oh,
Hi, Dad.
Now that I saw her, I'll get going.
oh, at least say something.
Yeah, I have an... Gaia, bye now. I'll see you soon.
Oh,
Why'd you let him in the house?
I'm sorry. I was coming back from the market, and he was waiting at
I
the
mean, it
front
is
door.
her father. He's not like a bad person. Just makes poor decisions.
Wait.
I wonder if he's going to help him.
What is that? You needed money?
Please don't gamble it or do something stupid with this money.
Thanks so much. I swear I'll pay you
Give
back.
it right.
You don't have to.
Go straight to your mom.
Instead, you can stop trying to contact our family.
Oh.
It's tough for Guy Young, but we're moving to the U.S. soon. If you just keep showing up...
You asshole!
Whoa.
Do you think money solves everything?
I mean, that is like, yeah, no, not a deal that he would take. Just no. It's his daughter.
Sung-Gyun?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah?
Oh,
Hong Jin-ho, police. You recently made a report at the station, right?
okay, he's not in trouble.
You said a group abducted people and made them play games. You also said some players were killed too.
Oh, all that? Yeah, I just made that up.
Oh no.
Story I made up.
Be honest.
They
He
sent a card to my
knows.
brother. You can help me. I need to get him back.
Well, I'm glad that I was gonna say I'm glad he believes him.
That I would be useful to you or anybody.
Well, but also I think the detective believes him because of his brother. Oh, so yeah, they're giving these cards to everybody, I guess, no matter what, like how they voted. Here they are. Nap time. Man. And this time they know exactly what they're getting into. That was super interesting. So much that happened in this episode, I feel like just gave us a lot more insight into like behind the story of these characters. That was really interesting because in the beginning, when they were going to have the vote to terminate the games, I was convinced that at first I thought that it had to be a unanimous decision, that either everybody had to say yes or otherwise they wouldn't terminate the games. Once I understood that it was majority vote, I was convinced that the majority, even if it was a slim majority by one additional vote, was going to vote to stay in, because I'm like, well, what's going to happen? Like, what's the point of this? Like, what are they going to do afterwards? We're only in the second episode. So that was interesting, though, that they did that, because at the beginning, the characters that I had met before they ended up at this place where they were going to play the game, before they went there, I knew very little about them except for the main character, like the girl that did the pickpocketing, or the guy that was his, I guess, childhood friend whose mom is super proud of him. Like, I knew very little about those people, and I think that it's easier, like, if you don't know anything about their backstory, to kind of just be like, you guys made bad decisions, like, and now this is another bad decision that you're making of like staying in these games or participating in this thing, like, like nobody's forcing you to be here. And I think that having now an opportunity to kind of, for them to leave and go back to their old lives and see, what's everything that they were actually going through. And all of them just seemed so tough when they were at the place where they were doing the games. And then when they go back, they still act kind of tough, but then also you see like a vulnerable side to them. Like, for example, with the girl that does like the pickpocketing, you see like she's holding up a knife to this guy's neck and like burning his face and like threatening him. But then also you see her visiting her little brother, and kind of like that just weight that she has on her shoulders to try to figure out how to get her parents to come and join them. And, she's making these promises to her little brother that I don't know if she can keep for sure. But yeah, she's just like in a very difficult situation. And then the other guy, the tough guy that was being called boss and apparently was like running things, then all of a sudden is kind of being threatened by a bunch of other people as well. So yeah, all these people are just in really difficult situations. And then of course, main character, like, he leaves and he's faced with the issues with his mother's health, and just how he's going to try to help her mother being just out in the world, I don't think he sees a way out. And it's just easier to like empathize with them a little bit more now that we've gotten to know like what their life situation is. And I mean, obviously, yes, some of them, a lot of them have made choices along the way that probably weren't the best choices. But some of them are just found themselves in these crappy situations. Like the guy that had, I guess, a job at a factory and got injured on his finger, his hand, and then his boss was like not paying him for wages that he owed him. And I don't know that he made any bad decisions there to end up in that situation. So yeah, they all have different stories. They all have different things that have happened. Some of them, it's been a result of poor choices, and some of them, it's just been like being at the wrong place at the wrong time, or just like the cards that they've been dealt. So I'm not surprised at all to see them going back. And yeah, now it's going to be probably a little different because they've had time to reflect. I think when they were there last, they were all kind of just in this state of shock, and like anything seemed better than what they were dealing with. But now that they've had that time to go back to their old lives, and now it's like they're making a conscious decision to come back. Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit different, and probably the ones that are going to be there are going to take it pretty seriously too. So yeah, that was an interesting episode. I'm of course curious to see what happens next, what the next games are going to be like, and yeah, what's going to be the fate of these characters that we're getting to know. Yeah, really interesting. I'm looking forward to the next episode. So if you want to continue watching along with me, I'd love it if you subscribed, and I'd also love it if you liked this video, if you liked watching this episode with me. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow with a different reaction. I am going to be continuing to react to TV shows and movies that might not be new to you, but are new to me. So if you'd like to stick around, I would love that. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.